is our reporter. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaking out. Taking a look at the Rockets. 6th best record in their respective conference right now, hoping to end the season on a high note. And of course, Phoenix, currently a ways below.
Well, I think for Phoenix, they're facing an extensive rebuild in the offseason. First, they need more talent, and they need guys who want to be here, who want to be part of turning this thing around.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. They've got Andre Drummond. Goran Dragic is out there with Gary Harris. Then there's Paul George. And it's Nowitzki in at the 4-man position. And for the Suns, they've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's a follow in at the 2 spot. Cousins with a screen on Dragic. Schroeder passes to Cousins. Too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass rim.
Yeah, and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Here's Nowitzki. Last game for him, he picked up 10. There's the triple. Rebounded by Cousins. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for the Suns. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you move yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Back to you, Ryan.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Inside game of Harris continues to get better. He's effective at finding spots inside the storefront.
Schroeder passes to Cousins. Gallinari against George. Outside Schroeder. Just 4 to shoot. Ooh, trains the 19-footer.
Well, that's just an intelligent play call by Schroeder. They're using the pick to get himself a good look.
Dragic outside. Schroeder against Harris. Dragic passes to Nowitzki. From outside, off the mark. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. To the middle. Here's Anderson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Good work inside from Anderson. I mean, he's deceptively long and uses that to his advantage down there.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. The 3, George nails it from beyond the arc.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Suns trail by 4. Here's Gallinari. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. They're not there.
Now here's George. A real weapon on offense. Averaging around 24 and a half a game.
You know, he's always ready to shoot the basketball, Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, as soon as he catches the pass, he's locked and loaded and ready to go. Great confidence in his stroke.
Here's Schroeder. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Houston.
What really makes Schroeder special is the energy he plays with. I mean, it's contagious and infects the entire team. He's like a lightning bolt of energy when he hits the court.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, rebounded by Cousins. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Aflalo passes to Cousins. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Cousins getting the full enchilada there, folks. Like the hoop and the horn. Great poise and agility. Get it up and down.
Now here's Harris. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Here's Drummond. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
You know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, BA, a great city with great fans, and an exciting run in
Drummond. George outside. Soft touch off the glass. George has got his second basket of the night.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Here's Gallinari. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunity.
Pass to Nowitzki. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Phoenix for the rebound.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. And he gets it to go. Cousins has got 5 now.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Nowitzki. Back to George. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. There's nothing like the intensity of coming down to the wire when both teams are fighting for playoff position.
Well, you know, BA, for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything in this game. It's essentially a bunch of one-game seasons from here to the finish line.
Burks, he's checked in for the Suns. Berea comes in for Schroeder. That's good from George.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing. So you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Cousins with a screen on Harris. Now here's Cousins. He's covered closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Berea. And it's Harris with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Pass to Mirotic. Here's Nowitzki. No luck on that one.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
And here's Gallinari. And here's Cousins. Pounded by Harris. On the wing, Burks. Lays out. Cousins, the pass to Anderson. Oh, Harris with the block.
A sound defender is Harris with excellent fundamentals. Shows you good timing on that block, too.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Burks. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Here's Evans. A chance there to take the lead. What a miss. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. McDaniels finds Burks. That one goes. And the Suns lead by 2. Houston shooting the rock around 46% so far. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be weird to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Robinson, he's checked in for Phoenix. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Sharp, he's checked in for the Rockets. Randall comes in for Knox. That one misses.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now here's Randall. Three-pointer. And Gortat pulls it down. And the layup is good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Three, Randall. The shot comes out. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. The Suns on top, up 5. And we'll we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense. They've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys. Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
So the Houston 5 right now. They've got Andre Drummond, and it's Randall in at the 1. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. Here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 8-point game. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Phoenix this year.
And it's no surprise they won this season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. They beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
Here's Teletovic. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Burks. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from 3. Burks has got 6 here in the quarter.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Randall inside. Pounded by Barea. Good work defensively by Barea. Pass to Gortat. It's stolen by Drummond. Randall outside. To the inside. Drummond inside.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Rockets trail by 11. Down low. There's the steal. On the wing, Burks. He's got 9. Pass to Barea. Clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Here's Gortat. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You gotta play with some physicality in the paint.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
Robinson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Lowry comes in for Barea. And a change for the Rockets. Dragic is checked in for Randall. Now here's Dragic. A good performance from him in that loss to Indiana.
Tell you what, that was some power play by Drummond there. He's made a career out of stress testing the rims.
Pass to Lowry. To the paint. It's stolen by Drummond. Now here's Dragic. Fires from deep. Drains the triple. Dragic has got 6.
Spacing the floor with his shooting ability. Dragic showing he has the touch to do damage from deep.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Back to you, Ben.
Right in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. And with most NBA defenses bringing help from the weak side corner, that opens up offenses for the weak side crash.
Yep, if I was still playing BA, I would make way on that offensive glass. We're wreaking havoc on the boards. Extra opportunities are plenty the way the game's played.
And Drummond with the jam.
You know, Drummond always looks like he's trying to tear the basket down when he dunks.
Pass to Aflalo. Now Cousins. Drummond defending. The 15-footer. Drummond grabs the miss. Rockets trail by 8. And here's Dragic. He's got 6. Here's Nowitzki. Anderson covers. Over to the wing. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Nowitzki. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
That size of Nowitzki is tough to guard against, especially when he's got strong inside position.
Right wing. Lowry finds Schroeder. And here's Cousins. And to the field after that one. 3 for 4 now.
Cousins imposing his will that time against pretty good defense.
Pass to Mirotic. Here's Nowitzki. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Great open look there. Porter's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Gallinari, he's checking for Lowry. And Houston making a change here. And checking out the leaderboard. You've probably been watching these guys own the glass since the All-Star break. Well, you look at Cousins, one of the game's elite rebounders, second in the league.
Since the break, we've seen a renewed focus from him on the boards, and I know his entire team appreciates that lift.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Gallinari. Cousins with a screen on George. Out left to the wing. Here's a follow. Drops it with 3. A follow's got himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. George passes to Bogut. Now George. The 3. Shot is good. Dragic making the play. Dragic has got his 4th assist in this one. Cousins with a screen on Dragic. 2 minutes now. Here's Cousins. Defense round. Misses it off the right side of the rim.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
It's Nowitzki missing.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Back to Gallinari. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to Cousins. Bogut pulls it in. Rockets trail by 5. Outside Porter. Now here's George. He's covered by Gallinari. And there's the screen. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He's trying to make it a 3-point play. Andre Drummond is checked in for the Rockets. Harris comes in for Porter Jr. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just 1 season, I think it's been remarkable.
Now here's Anderson. Down low. Here's Gallinari. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Strong move inside. Gallinari can beat you with finesse. He can also beat you with power. 0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Here's Schroeder. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
It goes on Goran Dragic.
Clever move by Schroeder there, ensuring that he drew the foul while also still getting the shot at it.
And both free throws good for Schroeder. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Harris passes to Dragic. Here's Nowitzki. Anderson covers. 5 on the clock. For 3, Dragic. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
Kicks it out to Anderson. To the inside. And Cousins throws it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with 1 hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And we finished off 1 half of play. Phoenix out in front. They lead by 6. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Houston Rockets.
They're playing too casual, not being aggressive, not getting to the line. They're doing some other things well, but not that.
You know what I'm looking at? Free throw disparity. That's a difference in the game. And looking at the players of the month, here are the winners from each conference. On the Eastern side, Chris Paul.
And how about Chris Paul? Still getting it done.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Paul George has been sensational.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got Danilo Gallinari. Marcus Cousins is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Dennis Schroeder, and it's a follow in at the two-guard spot. And that's the group for Jordan Ott as we begin the second half. Nowitzki pass to George. Drummond, the screen on Gallinari. George for three. It's rebounded by a follow.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Gallinari, who's locked in, drains his fifth shot in as many attempts.
You can rely on Schroeder's passing ability. He does a good job finding and setting up shooters.
Dragic against Schroeder. Here's Nowitzki. Shot is good. Dragic making the play. Nowitzki's gotten his third basket of the night.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
And here we can check out the story for Andre Drummond.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Rockets trail by 8. Harris outside. For three, George. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
There is no slowing down Paul George. A volcanic eruption from PG tonight.
Dragic against Schroeder. Over Dragic. Again, Phoenix, good for 2.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Timeout called the Rockets. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Sinks the tray. George has got 19 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Cousins. Oh, Drummond with a block.
How about that swat by Drummond, using all of his height and bounce to deny the offense there.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws in the game.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
He hits the second from the line.
And I like that Dragic can either run your offense or be your offense. By that I mean he can find shots for himself as easily as he does for others.
Gallinari inside. Working on George. Oh, nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got 14 points. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. George outside. Here's Nowitzki. He's got 6.
That's exactly what you want to see, your big men playing big. Long goal.
Pass to Anderson. Here's a follow. The 3 ball. here in the quarter. And so it's Phoenix with it. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Gallinari. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting. So he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first free throw is good. Gallinari hits them both.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
Inside. Sit down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play.
Second
It's going to go on to Marcus Cousins. And this is second attempt at the line tonight.
Hey guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line. Certainly to this point. And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
George will bring it up for Houston. They trail by 9. Houston working the ball around. Drummond with the screen. And that's good. Paul George for 3.
Three-point field goal.
George has got 24 points.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Dragic. Here's Schroeder. Give him 8 points now. A step back shot. Rebound by Nowitzki. Rockets trail by 6. To the middle. Harris misses.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that.
Wow. Outside Schroeder. Top passes to a follow. Outside Anderson. Off target with the 3. The Rockets have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Nowitzki, that was good. And now it's just a 4-point Phoenix lead.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Gallinari against George. A nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got 18.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Harris outside. Here's Drummond. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Schroeder passes to a follow.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside for Gallinari. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Here's Gortat. Some solid defense from Drummond. Rockets trail by 4. Down low. Oh, and the dunk by Drummond.
Boy, look at the big guy getting tricky. Drummond doesn't waste a chance to get creative at the rim. That's pretty impressive for a big guy.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Foul called on Paul George. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Burks. Four on the clock. Shoots it from behind the post. Rockets with a rebound. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
George for 3. Outside for Porter. George with it. 24 points for him. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Back comes Houston in transition. And he's going for the line. And Drummond with the
Assisted
jam.
by
Boy, that fancy alley-oop right there, that move by Drummond, the result of excellent communication with his teammates.
Outside Berea. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Phoenix making a switch here. Cousins is checked in.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Now here's Dragic. He's got 7. For the lead. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Dragic has gotten 4 this quarter. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Rockets. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. Back to the game after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. Running the show with sweet highlight reel play, night in and night out.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. So the Houston 5 right now. They've got Goran Dragic and Nowitzki in at the power forward position. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Houston.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And I love the fact that you kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Cousins with a screen on Dragic. Cousins gets the bucket.
Well, I tell you what, it looks to me like the defense kind of slept on the fact that Cousins is deceptively quick.
And the Rockets' shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Pass to Porter. Here's Nowitzki. Checked by Cousins. And it's Nowitzki missing.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Pass to Bogut. Back to Porter. Houston working the ball around. Here's Mirotic. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And the basket is good. And the Suns lead by 5.
Woo! This energy is unmatched.
And you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. Anderson's checked in for the Suns. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Inside. Here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
That's not too difficult for DeMarcus Cousins now. I like that he doesn't settle for the layup there. Instead, throws it down.
Here's Nowitzki. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Burks against Dragic. Outside Burks. Over Dragic. Burks no good. Rockets trail by 5. Now Dragic. Pass to Nowitzki. Uncovered. That one falls. Great assist by Dragic. Dragic has got assist number 7 tonight. To the inside. And stolen by Dragic. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Porter with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that side. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They feel like they have an advantage inside. So far, they've done an excellent job exploiting it.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message the Rockets coach was giving to his team. Clearly, there's no doubt in the coach's mind. He told his guys, look, we're in this. All it takes is a couple of stops, and a couple of buckets. It's yours for the taking. Now go out there and take it. I like his confidence. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. The Suns leading. Right side, Gallinari. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Count that one. Gallinari's got 20.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
George against Anderson. Here's Drummond. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on to Marcus Cousins.
He is a monster on the glass, but Andre Drummond doesn't just have size. He's also developed really good timing and instincts that help elevate his game.
So it's Phoenix now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Anderson passes to Schroeder. And the three off target. For Houston, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's George.
Goodness, that was wicked.
What a nasty finish. George's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
Here's Anderson. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. You can't have it.
Back to Dragic. Drummond the screen on Schroeder. For 3, Dragic drills it from deep. And the Rockets lead by 2.
A big-time performer. Dragic stays ready to shoot when his name is called.
Here's Gallinari.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
For Houston, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Here's Nowitzki. Anderson covers. The 3-ball is down.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's Gallinari. Cousins with a screen on George. George against Gallinari. Oh, Drummond with a block. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Plenty of space. Oh, Gallinari pulls down the board. Here's Gallinari. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Oh, no good. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. George! No good from 3!
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Drives to the hoop. George with the block.
Beautifully, and George able to send it back with authority.
And a timeout called here by Jordan. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Outside Schroeder. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
DeMarcus Cousins knew his team needed it. They had to have it on that possession. He calmly knocked it down.
Nice. Big finish. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
Hey, you got a player like George in these moments, you turn to him. You know how to deliver in the clutch.
Matching slam. Back and forth they go.
How about the vet, Kyle Anderson, understanding exactly what his team needed?
Oh, he can't hit it. Phoenix is
possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Cashes it in!
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, those hot streaks guys don't last minutes, they last days.
Harris fires. The three is up. Regulation is ended. We are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Gary Harris out there with Goran Dragic. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then there's Paul George. And it's Nowitzki in at the 4. And he racks up 2.
Well, his point has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Phoenix has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Shot number 3. Down the trifecta.
That dish by Schroeder. Always a good idea to get into the open man. That's just good basketball.
Money from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
It's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Sun ball.
And here's Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Cousins with a screen on Dragic. He's off from 3. Houston in the lead. Outside George. Here's Nowitzki.
Taking full advantage of contact. Durkin hits the whistle while in the act of shooting.
At the line for the Rockets, Dirk Nowitzki.
He takes the second. And here's Gallinari. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. And Goran Dragic gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Outside Anderson.
You know, one of the things about Kyle Anderson that's so valuable is his versatility.
Second
I mean, he's
foul.
somebody this team can
Second team
rely on to chip in and make a difference out there in a lot of different categories.
And Anderson drops them both. And Houston's shooting has been great this game. 58%. Drummond with the ball. Now here's Harris. And that basket is good.
Love seeing this from Harris. I mean, proving how effective he can be as a passer.
Suns trail by 3. Here's a follow. He launches. No good. Gallinari against George. Oh, off target from downtown. Phoenix has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Oh, yeah. That's good.
Look, Cousins doing what we've become familiar with and accustomed to with him. When he gets rolling and out, it's really hard to cool him down.
Here's George. 17-footer on the way. Yes, sir. It's the jumper.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Now Schroeder. Oh, he missed the jumper.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because he got his attempt away from the defender. But the touch was poor.
Yes, sir. That would go.
Yeah, it's really hard to distract Paul George when he goes into the shot. Even though the defense is there and made the obvious foul, doesn't seem to bother him.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
Boy, talk about staying poised under pressure. Calm Cousins doing work late.
With the step back. George. lay it up. Ooh, the shot is off. And he commits the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
The line for two.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Big free throws right there to make this a two-possession game. And Jordan decides to call timeout.
There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Can't get the three, and they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top. Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible. Hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws right there now give them a little bit of breathing room.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. There's 21 seconds left to play in overtime. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And so he hits both. They lead by 4. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Team foul.
Good on the first. And that puts him up 5.
Gary Harris taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Gallinari. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Outside Gallinari. Oh, George with a steal. And so the Rockets take the win. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And now let's check it. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.